Hello world, it's Jason.
It's Becca.
We are here with another list. We are in Cave City, Kentucky. Right now we're at the Wigwam Village.
Sleep in a wigwam, everybody. Historic, 1937.
This place has been here since like way before me.
1937, I just said that.
I haven't even been drinking yet, it's early. I used to come here as a kid, so we decided to take a road trip, and here we are.
Yes, so this is kind of our first stop on our fabled roadside attraction tour. And in fact, we just were in the office and there is a poster of a documentary somebody did, and it features also the Muskie.
The Muskie that's going to be the main stop of our trip.
Holy Grail.
One day, which is pretty sad, honestly.
Yeah,
but,
we want to see the Muskie from Bloodhook.
It's going to be fun. So on this particular episode, we are going to do a list of amusement park ride horror movies, roadside attractions, carnival, circus, anything of that kind of kitsch. Would you say kitschy nature?
Cool. Yeah.
Kitschy cool. That's the title of this episode.
Kitschy cool.
So
I got that from a brochure, but I just liked it. Well, yeah.
So we're going to start here. So number 5 for me is a movie called Dark Ride. It was a part of the Horror Fest. After Dark Horror Fest was
the very first one, 2006. So this was one of the original 8 movies to die for.
My friend Craig Singer co-wrote it with someone, and he directed it as well. And it has the great Hambino from The Sandlot in it. Patrick Renna.
Jamie Lynn Sigler.
Yes.
Meadow Soprano.
It has some pretty decent gore. It's a fun movie. It's got a good kind of twist at the end. It's shot well. It all looks really, really good. After Dark had a contest, which is how we got the movie Perkins 14. They were going to take the top 2 guys and the top 2 women from that contest that were voted, and they were going to go to Romania and film Perkins. I finished 3rd. Ronnie Jonah finished 3rd. That's actually where I met Ronnie Jonah. And so we didn't get to go to Romania, but still friends with Craig. He directed this movie.
He didn't get to go to Romania, but he gets to go to the wigwams.
That's right. Here we are.
I think that's probably better.
Yeah.
And he did get to go into a haunted house. I'll insert some footage here.
Right. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, because I didn't get the best part on video. Like when he was literally like terrified, and he was like, "Yep, okay." Okay, so we are about ready to go into the haunted hotel at Guntown Mountain. We have to step on it to.
Yeah, probably back one.
Okay.
Yep.
What triggers you, bub?
He gone.
Oh, come on.
Maybe it's a few steps back.
This guy right here.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he started as soon as I left.
Yeah, as soon as you left.
Yeah. We don't have our timing out. See, this is why I need to have my phone going. That was pretty priceless as Jason jumped.
I thought you did have it going.
Oh.
Alright, this is...
It's hard to walk and to film this.
Don't do it. It's right here is when I do it.
Okay.
Right behind us.
They're coming to get you, Jason.
We made it.
We made it. My number 5 goes a little bit better with this.
Speaking of terrifying.
Well, and more in the time period. So Freaks. So it is kind of the mother of all sideshow horror movies. It was directed by Todd Browning. We accept you, Google Gobble. Right? One of us.
He also did Dracula, right?
Yes.
And I think he was from Kentucky. I believe Louisville,
He was vilified for making this movie because he used real sideshow freaks.
Yes.
One woman claimed that she had a miscarriage watching it because she was so distraught by seeing these gruesome, nasty creatures. And it's like, well, those are actual people. They're people.
Way to go, lady.
Real people. Well, the freaks are actually really great people. A very nice family.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of the movie, is that she's the one who looks normal, but she's the one who's really the freak.
Right.
I'm sure if I were Todd Browning at that point in time, I would have been like, are you serious, people? I'm trying to make a bigger statement.
Right.
So,
and it's a statement that still holds true today.
Yes. It was screened very, very briefly in its full form, 90 minutes. And apparently it just got panned. Yeah. And I don't know if it's because it needed cut, it actually needed some stuff cut out, or because of just people's reaction to it. And people were lined up around the block. because that was the only time you were ever going to be able to see Freaks uncut, and then they cut it to whatever, pander to the masses, and the footage that they cut is presumed to be lost, which is sad.
Yeah.
And we did watch the retelling of it last night called Freak Show.
Was it official, unofficial?
It was a ripoff.
Yeah.
More than anything. Don't. It was an Asylum movie.
And I like bad movies, but
you have to give it to the Asylum. Usually they rip off movies that are really big at the time. They tried to rip off, do a blatant rip off of a movie from decades ago.
Yeah.
So, hey, kudos to them for branching out.
Yeah, there you go. So that's our number 5 from the Wigwam Village in Cave City, Kentucky. So if you're ever in Cave City, you can sleep at a wigwam. And maybe you should. And maybe you'll have more reasons to come out to Cave City.
And they have cable TV and a playground.
And Wi-Fi. And there's so many things in Cave City that's just a lot of fun to look at.
Really?
And you might see more of it coming up.
Should we maybe go see some of those things now?
All right, so here we are.
Yes.
We're back in. This is the number 4 on our, I guess, what are we even calling this?
Like
the
amusement park, theme park, roadside
attraction.
All I know is we're having a great time.
We're at Big Mike's Rockin' Gift Shop here in Cave City, Kentucky. Now this is
Big Mo, which we will pop in some pictures and some video of what Big Mo really is.
Right. And
we'll have to take a big wide shot too.
There's a real fossil of Big Mo here.
His skull.
So Betty just kind of took us on a tour of the mystery house.
A house that messes with your mind.
Yeah.
And it was very fun. We'll put a couple little things in there.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Very fun. We're still a little bit tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your brain just.
Yeah, it's
really messed up.
It was fun. Cave City's been fun so far.
It's been fun.
And so we're here to give you our number 4 on this list. And you want to go first?
Yeah. Since we just went through the mystery house, I'll tell you my number 4, and that is the Funhouse. So the 1981 Tobe Hooper.
Makes perfect sense.
They don't break in. They actually get stuck in the Funhouse, correct?
Right. Yes.
Right. So it really isn't their fault per se, but they get stuck in this Funhouse, and lo and behold, there's a freak that lives there.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
In a Tobe Hooper movie?
Yeah. So basically, they're getting terrorized the whole time by the mutant kid who's grown up in this carnival.
It's a fun movie.
I like it. I really like the main girl. She's a really good screamer. She was really believable, and he also wants her to be his mountain bride.
Yes.
Which is a little creepy.
Well, it's Tobe Hooper, so.
Again, Tobe, we could have very well done Eaten Alive.
We should.
Yes.
This is perfect for it.
This is perfect. Big mouth. Ancient sea creature.
So my number 4 is, I'm gonna get close to you guys, is Zombieland. Amusement park obviously is a big thing. Clowns, and there's Becca's butt, and she's being eaten by Big Mo there. Zombieland, obviously the sequel's coming out here soon, but that movie was a blast. It has one of the best opening title sequences I think of
For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Yes, and got that slow motion. That's kind of when that stuff was really starting to be a thing on cameras, on these high def cameras. It was a fun movie. Great cast. I love Emma. She's like one of my favorites.
So many quotable things. I mean, Tallahassee and his
love of Twinkies.
His love of Twinkies, his hate of snowballs. And then watching the trailer for the new one. If you haven't seen it, they do this thing where it's very majestic. It's this real movie. It's Oscar or Academy Award nominee Jesse Eisenberg, all them.
And nominee and winner.
Yeah, 3. The 4 main people are all nominees or winners of Oscars.
It's
awesome.
It's great. Did you know in the Zombieland? So it ended up the cameo was Bill Murray, obviously.
Right.
Did you know that was actually going to be Patrick Swayze?
Oh.
But he.
Sorry, I love you, Bill Murray.
No, I was so in when it was Patrick Swayze. I was like, I gotta see this, and then obviously he passed away, and so we got Bill Murray, which was fun. But man, the Sways in Zombieland would have been so good because I love the Sways. I think one day we should have a show that's just. I know it's not horror, but counting down Patrick Swayze movies. Because anything that
that documentary's coming out.
I know,
right? I
really
am Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
That's going to be a heartbreaker.
Yeah, so that has nothing to do with this.
Zombieland or Big Mo.
Man, that would have been fun. But no, Zombieland was a fun movie. Lots of good scares, lots of good gore.
Lots of good humor.
Great humor, great cast, good storyline too. It had its couple serious moments. that, you know, just it was a good movie. It was a fun movie. I'm looking forward to the second one. Funhouse was a great movie. I mean, for the things that we love.
Right.
It kind of embodied.
Right, like roadside
attractions and amusement parks and things like that.
Yeah.
So that's Big Mo behind us. Big Mike's Rockin' Gift Shop. You should come here if you're in Cave City.
It's only $2 to go through that mystery house.
To go through
yeah,
the mystery house.
We're VIPs. We got to go for free.
Betty gave
hooked
us the
up.
tour. Betty was awesome. I really like Betty. So come down here, go to the mystery house, get a picture of Big Mo. We're going to give you more reasons to come to Cave City here real soon.
Yes.
So just keep watching this video.
Yeah.
We are on the chairlift
at Action Park.
At Action Park. We're headed to the Alpine Slide in Cave City, Kentucky. So this is where I have most of my memories. My parents brought me down here all the time, and my dad and I always rode the Alpine Slide. So this is it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
A tourist and take a picture.
Yeah, you take some pictures. So we're gonna, as she's taking pictures, we are on number 3. And
I'm gonna go first.
I think you should because of where we are and what
you just heard too. Yeah, so I'm going with Final Destination 3, Roller Coaster Gone Wrong. I will admit that just then when I heard the little clanking as we were going over the little spindles, I got a little aside from the first Final Destination, this one's my favorite one. Yeah. It doesn't happen often, but I mean, just what?
It's a legit fear.
Yeah, I mean, like people do actually get thrown off roller coasters and that kind of thing.
Or just rides in general.
So it has the same formula as the rest of them. Some people are supposed to get on. They were supposed to get on the roller coaster. They didn't get on the roller coaster. Now they have to thwart death. They're all graduating high school. It has one of my favorite death scenes ever, and that's the girls in the tanning bed where you've got Roller Coaster of Love playing in the background, and basically death wants to fry them.
So the Final Destination movies, they were all had excellent, very smart.
Sorry, I'm taking pictures of the slide now.
Very smart kill scenes and things like that, and the tanning bed was definitely one of them for sure. The motor in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And obviously the roller coaster. That's a good series in general.
Yes. I don't think there's a bad one.
No, they're all fun.
They're all fun.
Yeah.
And they have the exact same formula, like I said, but the formula is a good formula.
Yes.
Always fun. What's your number 3, Jason?
So my number 3. Whoa.
Oh my God.
We shook a little bit there. So
if we seem distracted, it's because we are.
Yes. Clownhouse. So Clownhouse, obviously Victor Salva film.
This was kind of the one that
there's some bad history there, but
we're talking about the movie, the film, and the people who made it, not necessarily.
As a kid, it creeped me out. Like it was like I remember the clowns being very, very creepy. Obviously Sam Rockwell's in it. You know, these 3 kids get stuck in a house with the homicidal maniac clowns. And it's not a good day for anyone. The movie was just unsettling to me as a kid for sure. Just the silent clowns, like they almost mime-like, but they were clowns. Just bothered me. Just bothered me a lot. But I always enjoyed the movie because it freaked me out. And that's why do we watch these movies? We want to be scared and freaked out and grossed out. And Clownhouse was definitely one of them for me. Plus, I love Sam Rockwell. Who doesn't love Sam Rockwell? You don't love Sam Rockwell?
I don't hate him.
I quit this show right now.
No, I really dug him in the last thing I saw him in. The 3 billboards. Blah, blah, blah,
oh yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm not. I don't kiss his ass like everyone else.
Sam Rockwell is great though.
He's gonna throw me off this chairlift.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, why haven't we been filming like way up there?
There we are. Yeah. So those are our number 3
Number
picks.
3s, and we are going to go down the Alpine Slide, which you are not going to get any footage of that because, well, we have to control the thing.
I might be able to get some footage. We'll see.
He will. His phone's already broken.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Mine's not.
But wish us luck. We had to sign a waiver.
Yes, we had to put emergency contacts.
And things. So the Action Park. In Cave City, Kentucky.
Which they also have go-karts, bumper cars, old-time photos.
Bumper boats, old-time photos, horseback riding, canoeing, zip lines. There's all kinds of things to do with the action park. It's the action park.
They have cabins too.
And
so if you're ever here, they have really cute cabins you can stay in.
So there you go. So we're getting ready to get to the top. So
we're almost there.
We'll see you
at our next stop.
Next destination. It's
Hopefully not our final destination.
All right. Here we are. Jellystone
Park.
Jellystone Park in Cave City.
Hey, boo-boo.
It's Yogi. Hey, boo-boo.
Yeah. That's not. No. Yeah, I do it like Andrew Dice Clay. He does it like Count Dracula.
Yeah, we got. It's not good. But we're here to give you our number 2. My number 2 is a film made by Marcus Cook and Joe Davison called 100 Tears.
And we just watched that last night.
Yeah,
thanks to Slade Shepherd.
Yes.
He loaned us the DVD when we went to dinner with Slade and Samantha last night. They came to visit.
So if you're not familiar with it, it's nuts.
Okay, it's shot on video. It's very extreme gore, extreme effects.
So if you know Marcus Cook, he brings the blood. Yep. So Marcus is bringing, and Gertie is all out giant cleaver wielding clown.
Lots of heads exploding, smashed, kneecaps.
Sliced in like bread in pieces.
Marcus has worked on like at least one of the American guinea pig movies, right? I think that at least would tell people what we're dealing with.
Give you an idea. It's a lot of fun. Like if you like these kind of movies, like this is it's a good one.
And even aside from the gore and the effects, I mean, the story is good. It follows like these 2 reporters who have sort of they're almost like work, wife, and husband kind of thing.
Yes.
She's really hot. He's like a slob. They have this like odd couple thing going. And they're actually pretty amusing. And
the lead characters definitely keep you invested.
Yeah, it keeps the story going. It makes it not just a story about a killer clown.
Right. Gertie was I'm pretty sure here first. I know Terrifier had some things before the original, but I'm pretty sure Gertie was here first. And Gertie is gory. And I would love to see like a Gertie versus Terrifier maybe.
He has been talking about trying to resurrect his crowdfunding campaign. He tried to do one to get a sequel, 200 Tears.
Yes.
It did not work out, but he's talking about doing it again. So support indie horror.
Yeah. Let me pan down from this to your number 2. Ready?
Yes.
So it's going to be a big reveal.
Okay.
Rebecca's number 2.
This is like the first one that's a really good tie-in. Ironically, we are at Jellystone Park, which of course is a Hanna-Barbera property. And mine is Kiss and the Phantom of the Park, which is a Hanna-Barbera production starring Kiss, where it's essentially a live-action Scooby-Doo mystery, but Kiss is solving it, and they play their actual characters. So it's like the demon.
The demon and
right,
the Star Child.
It all centers around these, like, they're almost like goblin-looking things, and they like to climb up on this wooden roller coaster, you know, like the big scaffolding.
Yeah.
And the Star Child, he can use his laser vision to shoot the little goblins, but somehow not burn up the wooden roller coaster.
Right. And the demon shoots his fire breath. It's a thing for sure.
There's not even like Kiss music really in the background. It is like straight out like disco, not Kisco, but disco.
Yogi's butt.
Ooh, Yogi.
Not actors, those guys. Not great actors.
No, but Gene needs to run for president. I'm sorry. I always said Gene can take a dime and make $1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's a good businessman.
I love him.
So that's her number 2. That's my number 2. We're gonna come back with our trifecta winner.
Yeah. Now we gotta decide where we want to film that one. Over with the cows.
You'll see.
Dinosaur World. This is a world of dinosaurs.
Yes.
Yeah, we finally have another tie-in.
Which you'll see kind of. It's kind of a tie-in.
Yeah, well, and we're kind of like trying not to look like idiots with all those people's families. So
it's pretty normal for me to look that way. So.
Okay. So we cheated a little bit, but you know what? It's our show, it's our award. So we're gonna do whatever we want. The award goes to Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
That's right.
And the reason why we picked Dinosaur World in this guy?
You remember. The shadow puppet of the dinosaur.
Yes. So we are cheating a little bit because I don't really think the kids do a whole lot of. I think there's maybe some beer
Yeah.
The ice cream kids.
No nudity.
No nudity. But we felt so strongly about this one. And really
It's
not
just
a
a favorite.
ton of blood.
No.
But you know, I mean, they're putting
But there's
people in cotton candy cocoons and
Acid
shooting
pies
them.
and-
Shooting
and
them with popcorn.
Popcorn
and those
that
creatures
turns into man-eating clown mouths.
and fabulous theme song that explains
Yes.
the movie.
Yes, the theme
Yeah.
song is most excellent. Speaking of clowns, yeah.
You don't know how difficult it is to be in front of a T-Rex at a dinosaur park on a Saturday with children.
Right. So,
They're bogarting our T-Rexes.
yeah, so Killer Clowns does not have the trifecta elements that we usually like, but it's a fun movie. We love it. You love it. But if you can think of a trifecta winner that has like carnival and amusement and gore and booze,
And there were a couple. I mean, the
Yeah,
Cast
they
of a
just-
Thousand Corpses. We've already
talked
talked about that, and yeah, we really wanted 80s camp on this one.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, we really felt strongly that we needed 80s camp.
Yep. But that is our trifecta winner for Triple B Theater trifecta winner. What?
The B being Bozo
Yes. Bozo balloons and basic fun stuff. Okay, so here we are. We're at Guntown Mountain, Cave City, and we're here to give you our number one roadside attraction carnival
Right.
movie pick of
as
this
we wait
list.
for a gunfight.
We're gonna wait for a gunfight, which maybe you'll see. Well, who knows?
Yeah.
So, you want to go? Oh. See? 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We got to clear the street.
That's right, or else.
Hey,
We are gonna
or else
be
we're in
the victims,
We're in
right.
the line of fire.
Okay, so my number one is not a surprise. It's CarousHEll.
Yeah, that's not a
Duke,
surprise.
The Carousel Unicorn.
It's got
Love him.
Some of my friends in there.
Yeah, there's some.
Haley J, Josh
Hay-
Miller. Yeah.
Her comedic timing on that is just awesome. The lines that Duke that he says, he's so sarcastic. I just love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
snarky,
it's,
and there's a lot of good gore in that too.
It's your number one. That's,
Yeah, I don't
so
know
that's
anything more I could say about
that's
CarousHEll than I haven't
Directed
already said.
by Steve
Steve Rudzinski, right? Right.
I was-
Also
I was-
Ben Deedles.
I was going to let you
My
say
friend
the last
Ben.
name. I figured
Yeah.
I'd get it wrong.
My friend Ben. Go watch Slaughter Drive.
Horribly wrong if I said his name.
Yeah.
It's a-
It's not on my list because of these guys being my friends. I'm friends with these guys because I love this movie so much.
Yeah. So my number one is a movie called Freaked, which is directed by Alex Winters, who was obviously in Bill and Ted,
Bill and Ted.
which is, you're going to get your part 3 here real soon. It's got Randy Quaid. Mr. T is the bearded woman. It's got the effects, everything are really fun. A lot of good practical effects, a lot of good stuff like that. And Mr. T is the bearded woman.
Bobcat
come on.
Goldthwait
as
as
a
like
sock,
like
puppet?
literally a sock puppet.
Yeah, he's it's just a fun movie. It's goofy. It's got a lot of crazy things in there. There's a cowboy, is an actual cow. There's a giant nose guy, a sock puppet guy, a worm.
So the reason that this falls into this is because a sideshow, like a freak show producer or whatever, gets a cute actor and decides
Yes.
to make him a freak. So that's how
Right.
this all falls into it. And these are all of his sideshow
Right.
freaks.
And I guess
He gets
I was a freak before I was an actor, so here we are. It's a fun movie. It's got a lot of great practical effects, which is really what attracted me to it. It's just Larry Bud Millman.
Yes.
As
And
the
how did he
president.
not show up in anything until 1993?
Yeah, well, he's on Letterman all the time.
Well, but it said in introducing, like this must be his first movie role. But that's the thing, like it took him
I'm
until
sure.
'93 to get a movie role.
I feel like it was just a joke, but it was a fun movie. I loved it, and I think that we should put it on our list to watch.
Okay.
Check it down on the list, Freaked, because it's been a while since
Whoever's
I've seen
keeping our list that we're not keeping.
it. Yeah, I got no clue.
No idea.
No clue. But that is our list.
Right, and now we're going to watch a gun.
We're going to go watch a gunfight take place in the street. We are in Cave City, Kentucky. You should come out to Cave City and enjoy all the fun things.
And maybe next May you should come out and enjoy even more than what you've seen today.
There's going to be some fun.
So yes, you need
Triple B
to
Theater,
subscribe
yes.
because this is our new home. So you don't know it even if you subscribed before. You didn't subscribe to this new home.
Triple B Theater.
Triple B Theater. We are growing up. We have our own Instagram, our own Twitter, our own YouTube channel. Like all those free things that most people set up within like 5 minutes of making a new channel. We finally did it.
Yeah.
So subscribe.
I'll be late on rent, just like a real adult.